Each collection of records held by the National Records of Scotland, or NRS, has a catalogue or index to help you find the right material, whether it is a file or a single document. Archive catalogues have a hierarchical system where things are arranged in levels. At the top level is a very basic description. This could be the title of the whole collection. The next step down will give an idea of what is within that collection, for example, photographs or letters. Some collections also include lower level descriptions which provide more detailed explanations of bundles or even individual items. Catalogues are a necessary tool for helping you to find the documents that may inform your research. On the NRS website we have 3 main catalogues. These can be found under the Research section of the NRS homepage and clicking Catalogues and Indexes. This page has links to the NRS online catalogue, the catalogue of the National Register of Archives for Scotland, and the Scottish Archive Network catalogue. We are going to look at the National Register of Archives for Scotland catalogue, or the NRAS, and the Scottish Archive Network catalogue, or SCAN. The NRAS was established in 1946 and creates surveys or lists of papers held in private hands in Scotland, as well as catalogues of private collections such as estate, business, society, sports clubs, or church papers, which have been deposited in local authority or university archives. There are over 4,400 lists relating to private individuals and families, landed estates, clubs and societies, business and law firms on the NRAS register. The online catalogue gives you access to these surveys, but please note that there are no digitised images of the items listed available online. Where the owner has given permission, the full list can be seen online. In some cases, only a summary is available. However, the full catalogue can be seen in the NRS and the National Archives in London. When we click on the NRAS catalogue link, we will be taken to the homepage of the website. At the top of the page are various options for searching the register. The Browse button allows you to search for a word or a phrase, for example, diary. The search for diary has generated a list of 2 relevant records. Clicking on the blue reference number will display further information about this record. Let's click on the result NRAS 4243. Here we have more details on the author of the diary, dates covered and subjects it contains. We can learn about which collection it comes from by clicking on Display in Tree View. It looks like this diary is the only item in the collection. If we click on the reference number, we can learn more about the single item. On this page we learn that the item is held in a private collection and how to apply for access. We also learn about the contents of the diary and specific entries on selected dates. The second way to explore the register is by using the search button. The search button allows you greater control over what you can search for. It includes search terms, reference numbers and dates. Let's try a more specific search. Here we are looking at records relating to the poet James Hogg. We have selected to search both the catalogue and persons search. We need to ensure phrase is checked also. A phrase search will look for a specific sequence of words. If we didn't do this, we would have hundreds of results for all the Jameses and all the Hoggs listed in the register. We have 14 matching catalogue results and 1 matching persons result for James Hogg. Let's see if the person's result is the individual we are looking for. The person's result gives a short biography of Hogg and significant events and people noted. The dates covered are detailed, as well as associated records. This associated record is for a club Hogg founded. Let's go back and see the catalogue results. There are 14 catalogue results. Here are the first 10 listed. We can see that there are whole collections noted, like the first listed result for the Hornell Library and also Oliver and Boyd Printers and Publishers, but also content found in bundles and single items. Let's have a look at one of these by clicking on the blue reference number NRAS 156/5/bundle 100. James Hogg's name is in bold, so it is easy to find the related content. This looks like relevant material to our search as we have his alias Ettrick Shepherd. When you have identified items you would like to see, please write to or send an email to staff at the NRAS with their details outlining why you wish to view them. Remember that for various reasons, where the papers are held privately, the owner may not be able to give you access. Some owners do not have the resources to deal with high levels of requests and have restricted access to non-genealogical searches. Where this is the case, it is marked on the survey. More information about accessing these papers and what you can do with them is available on the NRAS website, and staff are happy to answer questions you have. You may also like to conduct a search on the National Archives Discovery Catalogue, which will search records across the whole of the UK, including both NRS and NRAS material. If you are looking to search the catalogues of different archives in Scotland, a helpful resource is the Scottish Archive Network, called SCAN for short. The SCAN website provides one single electronic catalogue to the holdings of more than 50 Scottish archives. In most instances, access is to a summary of the contents of a collection rather than a full catalogue. Here you will find a list of the 52 participating archives that are part of SCAN, and their collections will be searchable in SCAN's online catalogue. The catalogue can be accessed on the menu on the left. Searching the catalogue will tell you what archives are held in Scotland and where they can be accessed. Let's search for Harris Tweed as a phrase, so that all the relevant records where those two words appear together as a phrase, not separately, are produced. We have 2 results in the catalogue and 2 for people or organisations. Let's look at the catalogue results. You can find out more about the records found by clicking on the blue reference number. The layout and ways to search are similar to the NRAS catalogue, and each entry will inform you of the name of the collection, the covering dates, and how big the collection is. For example, 1 metre or 20 metres of shelving. It should be noted that most of the descriptions are at general level, rather than a description of each individual file, folder, or piece of paper. The catalogue results will identify records held by the collections, and the named authorities will detail people or organisations containing that phrase. The Directory tab at the top of the page provides the contact details of the various archives across Scotland with links to their website. If you visit another archive's website and search their catalogue, you will often find that they are set out and are searchable in the same way as the NRS online catalogue and the NRAS. We hope this has been a helpful introduction to these resources, and you find new and interesting records to explore.